Assalamu alaikum. 6 p.m. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Sumaira Kamal. First, the headlines. Nation celebrates Independence Day tomorrow with a renewed resolve to take the country forward in the light of spirit of Pakistan movement. Members of National Sindh, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Balochistan assemblies took oath of their offices today. Pakistan Army has started a national tree plantation campaign under which 10 million trees would be planted across the country during the ongoing monsoon. In occupied Kashmir, curfew-like restrictions have been imposed across the territory ahead of India's Independence Day. Iran's supreme leader has banned holding any direct talks with the United States. And now the news in detail. The nation will celebrate Independence Day tomorrow with the renewed resolve to work with the spirit of Pakistan movement to make the country a true Islamic welfare state. The day will dawn with 31 gun salute in the federal capital and 21 gun salute in the provincial headquarters. Prayers will be offered for security and progress of Pakistan and well-being of the people. National flag will be hoisted at all important public and private buildings. The main feature of the celebrations would be a national flag hoisting ceremony at Jinnah Convention Centre in Islamabad. President Mamnoon Hussain would be the chief guest on the occasion. At 9:59 in the morning, sirens would be sounded and the moving traffic would come to a halt as a mark of national solidarity. President Mamnoon Hussain and caretaker Prime Minister retired Justice Nasirul Mulk would unfurl the national flag and the participants would sing the national anthem together. The president would also address the ceremony on the auspicious occasion. A group of Chinese artists has arrived in Pakistan to take part in Independence Day celebrations. The Chinese artists will perform at a function to be held at Pakistan National Council of the Arts in Islamabad tomorrow to mark the Independence Day. Pakistanis and Chinese artists will jointly sing the national anthems of the two countries besides performing on various songs. Participation of Chinese artists in Independence Day celebrations reflects strong bonds of friendship between the two countries. The 15th National Assembly of Pakistan came into being today with the oath-taking of newly elected members at its inaugural session at the Parliament House in Islamabad. At the outset of the proceedings, the national anthem was played, which was followed by recitation from Holy Quran and Naat. The outgoing Speaker Sardar Ayaz Sadiq administered oaths to the new members. The oath was administered in our national language, Urdu. All those who took oath individually signed the roll in alphabetical order to be members of the House. PPP leader Asif Zardari was the first one to sign the roll. Prominent among those who took oaths today included PTI Chief Imran Khan, President of PMLN Mia Shehbaz Sharif, PPP co-chairperson and former President Asif Ali Zardari, and PPP chairperson Bilawal Bhutto Zardari. The outgoing speaker welcomed the newly elected members. He also read out the procedure for election of Speaker and Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly to be held on Wednesday. Nomination papers would be received by the National Assembly Secretariat by noon tomorrow. Nomination papers can be obtained from the National Assembly Secretariat and nominations can be withdrawn anytime before election process. The House has now been adjourned till 10 a.m. Wednesday. The process of submitting nomination papers for the election of a new Speaker and Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly has started. PTI candidate Asad Kaisar submitted his nomination papers for the slot of the Speaker at the National Assembly Secretariat in Islamabad today. PTI has nominated Qasim Suri for the office of Deputy Speaker. Khurshid Shah and Asad Mahmood, the joint candidates of the opposition for the slot of Speaker and Deputy Speaker, have also obtained nomination papers from the National Assembly Secretariat. The election on the two seats will be held on Wednesday. The session of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa Assembly has been adjourned to meet again on Wednesday. Earlier, the newly elected members of the House took oath of their offices. A senior parliamentarian, Sardar Aurangzeb Nalota, administered the oath. Election for the new Speaker and Deputy Speaker will be held on Wednesday. Nomination papers for the election of Speaker and Deputy Speaker can be submitted with the Secretary of Provincial Assembly by 4 p.m. tomorrow. The joint opposition in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa Assembly has nominated Laik Mohammad Khan of Awami National Party as candidate for election as Speaker of Provincial Assembly. The decision was taken during a meeting of the joint opposition in Peshawar today. The meeting was attended by leaders of ANP, Pakistan People's Party, JUIF, and PMLN. The first session of newly elected Balochistan Assembly was held in Quetta today. Speaker Rahila Hamid Khan Durrani presided over the session. The newly elected members of the House took oath of their office. Rahila Hamid Khan Durrani administered oaths to them. Later, all of MPs formally signed roster. On this occasion, Rahila Hamid Khan Durrani also announced a schedule for the election of new Speaker and Deputy Speaker of the House to be held on Thursday. She said interested candidates can file their nomination papers till 11 a.m. on Thursday. Later, the House was adjourned till Thursday. This is Radio Pakistan. Pakistan Army has joined National Tree Plantation Campaign. According to ISPR, Chief of Army Staff General Qamar Javed Bajwa will initiate plantation of 2 million trees today across the country. The campaign has been named as Sarsabzo Shadab Pakistan. During the monsoon season, 10 million saplings will also be planted. Pakistan has expressed strong support for Turkey in its quest for peace and solidarity. In a statement, Foreign Office said Pakistan in principle is opposed to imposition of unilateral sanctions against any country. The solution to any and all issues should lie in dialogue, mutual understanding, and goodwill. The statement said any steps or actions to the contrary only undermines the peace and stability and make the solution to a problem more difficult and intractable. It said Pakistan acknowledges and greatly appreciates Turkey's invaluable role towards regional and international peace and stability. It is also a vital member and engine of the global economy. In occupied Kashmir, Chairman of Tehreek-e-Hurriyat Jammu and Kashmir Mohammad Ashraf Sehrai has expressed concern over the inhuman treatment meted out to Dukhtaran-e-Millat Chief Asiya Andarabi and her 2 associates in Delhi notorious Tihar jail. In a statement in Srinagar, Mohammad Ashraf Sehrai said that Asiya Andarabi, Fahmida Sufi, and Nahida Nasreen were placed in a solitary confinement and were being subjected to physical and psychological torture in the jail. In a message from Delhi's Tihar jail, illegally detained senior All Parties Hurriyat Conference leader Shabir Ahmed Shah felicitated the people of Pakistan on the eve of the country's Independence Day. He said the people of Kashmir loved Pakistan more than their lives. Iran's Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei has banned holding any direct talks with the United States. According to state TV, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei rejected an offer last month by US President Donald Trump for talks with no preconditions with Tehran. He said the United States never remained loyal to its promises in talks. In Yemen, thousands of mourners have gathered to bury dozens of children killed in a Saudi-led coalition airstrike on a bus in Dayan town of Sada last week. People attending the funeral carried pictures of those killed. And finally, the weather. Mainly hot and humid weather is likely to prevail in most parts of the country during the next 24 hours. However, rain and thundershower with gusty winds are expected at isolated places in Islamabad, Rawalpindi, Lahore, Gujranwala, Sargodha, Malakand, Hazara, Peshawar, Kohad divisions, and Kashmir. To end the news, here are some of the headlines once again. Nation celebrates Independence Day tomorrow with a renewed resolve to take the country forward in the light of spirit of Pakistan movement. Members of National, Sindh, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Balochistan assemblies took oath of their offices today. Pak Army has started National Tree Plantation Campaign under which 10 million trees would be planted across the country during the ongoing monsoon. In occupied Kashmir, curfew-like restrictions have been imposed across the territory ahead of India's Independence Day. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and also watch live streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.